Okay, so I just finished setting up my room. It's kind of a mess, but as you can see, I'm gonna do some talking head stuff for YouTube. I got my light set up, but I just kind of want to walk you through how I got my lighting to look like how it is. So, I'm currently all framed up. I got my camera there. You can see inside my closet clearly. Got the cord running up to my light. Even though I could power it by battery, I didn't want to waste it. So I'm just powering from, straight from the outlet. But one of the interesting things I kind of really wanted to share with y'all was this light here. So I got a little light panel, and I'll turn off some of the lights too. So I'm gonna turn off this NAND light here to 150B. I'm gonna turn that down just so you can see what it looks like without it. And then obviously I have my practicals lit up. I actually do have, I just bought some dimmers from Amazon for both of them so I can control the intensity of the light. As you can see from probably the camera too. And then I got another one behind here to control it. So yeah, I kind of wanted to make both of those lights look as even as possible on camera, while also not making everything completely blown out in the scene, so I can control the lighting. But this is the most interesting part here. So as you can see, I have this microphone case that I have propped up here against the light just so I can cut out this shadow. So you can see the shadow is being cast by this little light panel right here. The reason why I have this light panel over here and at this different color temperature is because I wanted to simulate the daylight that's coming from the window. So to cut out light, unwanted direction of light, simply flag it off with something black. And this is the most I don't even know how to say it. The most improvised version of cutting light is what I'm using here, is this mic case. So shadow, no shadow. It makes a really big difference in lighting the scene here. So now I'm gonna turn back up the light, the NAND light here, so I can fill in everything else. So I don't have the light on me because I don't want that harsh shadow, and plus I didn't feel like setting up a huge softbox. So I essentially set up this light here, bounced it off the wall. It's still filling in everything. Everything is even. Even the entire room is completely filled up now a little bit. So it gives the practicality of both of these two lamps that I have here. It gives the, what's the word I'm trying to say? It gives off the practicalness, or it gives off the illusion, or it gives off the realism of these two lights actually filling up and lighting up the entire room. So that's why I'm using this NAND light to bounce off of the wall and to fill in everything else. So this setup, the reason why I'm setting this up is because I have, I made some BTS for how I set up a wireless system for capturing audio for a panel session that I filmed this past Monday. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm setting this up. So I just wanted to kind of show you the rundown of what that video is gonna look like. And I'm gonna mix in some BTS that I shot on my iPhone. And yeah, that's it. I just kind of wanted to show you my lighting setup for this next video that's coming up that I'm filming. So I also might change this setup to be over here. So I'm probably gonna do another angle just so I can see how it looks. I'm gonna probably do another setup, moving this camera and just sitting it on top of my makeshift shelf right next to this alarm clock. So why not? I'm gonna just show you what that setup looks like. So I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like this setup here. Like I said, I moved the camera over here, right on my shelf here, and also kind of flagged off this panel again so I can recreate the lighting condition of the sun, essentially from the window, giving me the bluer light. And I got my NAND light. I put this reflector on because I was getting light leaks into the sensor. So you can kind of see if I take off the panel or this reflector here, you'll see that you should see there's a light leak somewhere. Yeah, right there. So you see that light leak. I just use this reflector to aim the light directly at this door so I can get a direct bounce off of the door to my face. So I don't know, I kind of like this side. I do get more of the window in the scene and it's not like cut off. So, but also didn't really want to show my bed for any of the video, but I might also do a third angle. I just thought about doing essentially a desk shot so I can kind of get me looking at the footage or essentially maybe showing off the audio equipment that I used and how I plugged into the venue system to utilize the Rode wireless mic system I have to capture all the panels, the speakers, and the panel is speaking. But yeah, I'm gonna do a third setup. So here you go. Okay, so this is the third setup. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but yeah, it is what it is. It's uninteresting to me. I feel like with the other setups, having the practical lights, just felt more inviting and warm and welcoming. Also, I forgot to mention I have a ND filter on my camera. I like to use it because I don't know, but I like to use a ND filter inside, and I just have control of darkening and that's not a technical term, lighting up and darkening the image just from turning the ND filter and not changing the ISO. I keep the ISO at 12,800 and then just change the ND filter from there. It's a variable. Filling in this side with this light panel to also simulate the TV color from the blue's color. So more bluish, more cool color. So I just set the Kelvin temperature of this little light panel. I forgot to mention it's a bicolor light, which is also, this NAND light is also bicolor as well. So I can change the color temperature on both of these lights. But yeah, I just wanted to share this third setup with y'all and also just the overall setup in my room. And also just showing you the different angles I can get, different lighting scenarios I can get with the equipment that I have. So yeah, and hopefully this inspires you to think about different lighting techniques and where to place your camera or where to place lights in any room that you go into, or even in your own room at home. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, and y'all stay creative.